It was a great year for North Schuylkill football, and covering the Spartans every step of the way to the state playoffs was the team of students at the Spartan News Network. They helped me record a special with the football team you'll see on Out of Left Field starting on Christmas Eve at 8 p.m. on SSP TV. That segment is around 9 minutes long, and we recorded over an hour of content. So here are some of the clips that got cut but are still really interesting. I'm joined by Dan Tomtitian, Lindsay Wesner, and Drew Mashak from the Spartan News Network, and a few senior members of the football team. So we're here today. We want to do a segment on the football team, District 11 champs this year, going to the state playoffs. It was a battle in the Schuylkill League. Dan, you have some insight, so tell me a little bit about your role in the football team. What position are you playing?
I'm an offensive guard on the left side.
There's one thing I know about North Schuylkill football usually when I come down here, and it's all about the offensive line and the defensive lines. I mean, you feel there's a legacy there?
Yeah, I really do. I mean, I had great guys ahead of me, and they just really drove me to push hard in the weight room and just keep coming back for more.
And Jack Kempsey, who played on the offensive and defensive line. Jack, we talked preseason. You seemed confident too, Dad. I mean, you guys seemed pretty confident you were going to accomplish all these goals. Was there any doubt? There was no wavering. Why were you guys so confident preseason?
Well, I think we came into the season with a really good core group of guys. I mean, we've all been lifting together for years. We've all been playing football together for years, basically our whole lives for some guys. And to be honest with you, like before every game and during every game, there was never a moment of doubt in my mind. Like in seasons past, there may have been times where like, oh man, like this isn't going our way. But there wasn't a single game this season where I was worried. Like I felt really confident about every game.
With Mitch Wagner, and joining us from the North Schuylkill television production program, we have Drew Mashak. I'll get things going. I've been reading about you for a few years now, Mitch. I mean, how important was this? You're a senior this year?
Yeah, last year.
Was there pressure? I mean, you guys didn't get that district championship. You guys seemed like you had a ton of fun. You were confident, but was there some pressure coming in like, this is it?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the past 3 years we were right there. We were in playoffs every year. We were close to getting that title, and like Jack said earlier, Green Pond knocked us out every year until this past year when we finally got them. So, I don't know, there was a lot riding on this season. Our motto, we get shirts every year. We have a specific motto, is unfinished business.
First playoff game of the season this year against Jim Thorpe, correct? Mm-hmm. It was very rainy. Oh, yeah. It was labeled the Mud Bowl. It was insane. I was there in the student section, and you ran back how many yards? It was a very long run.
90 yards.
A 90-yard run for a touchdown with only minutes left in the game to take the lead. How did that feel?
I felt pretty great. Running down the sideline, I was a little worried. I was like, oh, I hope I don't slip or someone doesn't catch me. But once I got in the end zone, it felt great, but I wasn't really relieved yet because we weren't up. We had to score a 2-point conversion. And after that, I felt a little relieved. But yeah, it was a good feeling.
Drew, you were in the student section. How did that go? I mean, during the season, I mean.
It was definitely the best it's ever been. We made it. We called it the Spartan Mafia, okay. And we had our leader of the student section. I have to give him a shout out, Jake Stever. He really brought the whole thing together. You know, the school spirit this year has been greater than it's ever been, and we're going to try to carry it over to basketball season as well.
Did you guys feel that on the field? Were you feeling the love from the student section? Sometimes you talk to people and they're like, no, I don't hear anything. Did you hear the support?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, the past couple of years, they showed up, but it wasn't like the numbers this year were just incredible. It was really nice having them behind our back, and then occasionally just hear some wood split from the crowd, and that's Jake Stever jumping through a table. So got you a little pumped up.
Your position at wide receiver, and that's so often we looked at North Schuylkill and you saw all the rushing yards and the this and the that. What was it like for you wide receivers? And talk about some plays and maybe some differences, like why you felt that was an important role on the team this year.
Definitely blocking outside the perimeter. You know, Mitch likes to cut outside, really, so just block for him.
Drew, maybe close with you. If people are interested, if they watch this segment and they say, hey, I want to check out what's going on at North Schuylkill High School, I want to learn about athletics or anything, can they find you guys on Facebook, the TV?
Yeah, every week the Fan Friday segment is posted on our Facebook page, North Schuylkill School District, and you can watch it on there and see, you know, catch up on what's going on in the sports community here at North Schuylkill.